Hi guys, this reading will be about the messages from your higher self, what advice your higher self can give you, and yeah, pick a deck here or a card, and choose which one you're most drawn to. Not the one that you like, but the one that you're most drawn to. Okay, so I have your card number one, card number two, and card number three. Okay, so for the people who pick this deck, first, I will pick a card here to tap into your energy. If this card doesn't resonate with where you're currently at right now at all, then probably it's not the right um, card you picked. Maybe you could pick another one, or this reading is not really for you. So I'll pick one card. Oh, okay. One card. Okay, this wants to come out. Okay. I have here gratitude. Honor the sacred in every occasion. As your current energy right now. And I feel like you have a lot of blessings. Um, I don't know if you're seeing it or you're not seeing it in your current life right now. Current life. um, but I feel like you should just be thankful for everything, even for this, um, for the smallest things. For some reason, I'm also getting that you're quite spiritual. You may be a life path 7. Um, and I don't know why I'm getting like your past life could be something to do with like a tribe, Native American kind of tribe. Doesn't have to be Native American, but like a tribe of some sort. If you have like an affinity with that, and if you relate to that, this can be a reading for you. What else is this about? Gratitude and honor the sacred in every occasion. Number 49. I feel like you're not really, don't want to say struggling, but it could be challenging to find a foundation of where you're currently at in your life right now. So maybe foundation and having a stable foundation and security is something that is very important for you. That's what I'm getting. Like it's on top of your priority. Your family is very important for you. And okay, so it's saying here from the book actually that identify with the identify with and personify the corn goddess. She represents the balance of nature as the young girl, the life giver, and the wise woman. So you could possibly be for some of you could possibly be the breadwinner of family. I'm just getting that family is very important to you. And there's a wolf there. Maybe that's very symbolic for you, or um I'm hearing sneakiness and sly, but also yeah, because I feel like because you're very giving, people could take advantage of that. But it's up to you. You just set your personal boundaries to protect yourself from that. And I feel like you're very understanding. You understand those people anyway because you're very wise. And it's like you understand most people, but some people, you're very deep. You understand most people, but people don't understand you. That's really the tragedy of. I've heard that from a reader, the tragedy of a deep thinker. And yeah, wolves are so psychic. So you probably are very psychic too. You probably could be possibly doing a tarot reader too. And with the wolf here, maybe it's a spiritual animal. So if you think that's you, you're very deep, you're an old soul, then this reading's probably for you. Now, let's see what's the message. I'm using this card to clarify, so I'm gonna use this card. Message of your what your higher self want to tell you right now. Okay, so just bear with me. I'll get the cards. I feel like you're very understanding that you don't really discriminate. You don't like discriminating with people, and it's like also a Libra energy. Like you understand different viewpoints. You understand it from different perspectives, and not many people can do that. So you're very open, and you're very open-minded. So let's see what's the message of. You want people to be like have that this equanimity. Um, Message of your higher self for you right now, for whatever it is you're going through right now. Okay. So I have 3 cards here. The first card here, you're a gift to those around you. So you're a very giving individual. You're a very giving person, and your higher self wants to remind you that you're a gift to those around you. You know, it's very nice to just be reminded of that. That you're doing something that you're at least it's like that people are thankful to you and you're getting messages like that. Because sometimes when you feel like you're not doing anything right in your life, but then people will say that you've helped them change their point of view. Maybe you've given a great advice. Maybe you do that for a living. Um, it's just there's nothing that it's so fulfilling and it's so rewarding to get that. So maybe you're in a kind of job or a career where you naturally just give advice to people, and people appreciate that. People appreciate you. People appreciate your presence. People, you're like a gift to them. What else? Your sense of humor makes life more fun. So even though you're a deep person, you don't really take life so seriously. Maybe you're in a challenging situation and you find the humor in that, and that's just I feel like you're really in a higher vibration because of that. What else? You're a joy to be around. Joy to be around. Maybe you're because before I'm watching this, I'm watching some like comedians, and I don't know, I just want to lift my vibration into high vibration. So I when I get into this reading, the energy that I give off is that kind of energy. And maybe you're like um you just have a really good sense of humor, or you you're almost like a comedian to people. whether you're actually doing that. But yeah, and they're saying, I believe in you. They're saying, or your higher self is saying, I believe in you. So I want to expand on each one of these cards. Like, what's the advice of your higher self to you? It's the first time I did this kind of reading, so I don't know if I'm just winging it. The Emperor wants to come out in reverse. So I feel like you have to have a little bit less control in your life. And you're a star. Maybe you're a performer of some sort. So with this, you're a gift to those around you. What your higher self can you advise, and what your higher self can tell you about that. We have here the World card. I'll get 3 cards. The Queen of Cups and the Devil. Okay. I feel like people really appreciate you, but you don't appreciate yourself enough. Maybe you don't see yourself in that in a higher regard, and I feel like even though you bring joy to other people, you are. It's because you've felt lonely and you felt sad, and you just don't want people to feel that way. That's what I'm getting with these cards here. Um, yeah, because I feel like you've experienced pretty like ugly things with this devil card here. I feel like this could be about addictions. Could never see this, but I feel like you're coming out of that, or your higher self is just telling you that you can come out of that, whatever that is. And because this reading is very general too, so what's the advice when it comes to this? The advice is to trust your intuition and balance yourself, go within. I feel like you've experienced darkness. That's why you don't want people to experience that. And your higher self is just telling you you can do it. With this high priestess here. Trust your own intuition. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like you've thought you were gonna get a new beginning. What made you sad is that you thought you're gonna start something new, but it did not happen. Something did not happen, and it did not take place. I feel like with the expectation, it just didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen. So I feel like it's something about that. And yeah, maybe you thought the grass was greener on the other side, so you tried something new, but then you weren't really was satisfied by that, and you missed out on the things that you already have. Um, I feel like I don't know why I'm getting that you didn't give those things the value that those things deserve. It I feel like it's more a situation than a person, but for some of you, it could be a person. So I'm sensing that there's loneliness and sadness also. So what else? What else is you can do right now? What else is the message for you? Yeah, I feel like you didn't get this um 10 of Cups fulfillment here. Maybe it's about a family. Family is very important to you, as you already said. So I feel like you really care about your family. You really care about other people, and I just feel like you just didn't. I feel like it's more the expectation that you put on yourself, but because I feel like those people around you, they're very thankful of your presence, but it feels like you just didn't give them enough. You kind of feel like you've um you think that you did not give them enough. I cannot think of the actual word for that, but you just don't. But I feel like it's more of your expectations. I don't know, I'm getting a lot of different messages here. I feel like you could tend to be very idealistic. Well, there's really nothing wrong with that, really. But what I'm also getting is that you kind of dream of this like utopian society that it seems like people are caring for each other and it's almost perfect. So that's, I don't know why I got that, but that's also what I got with that. What else? Message of your higher self for you. Work hard. Keep on working hard. Whatever you're working on, it will be worthwhile. You have all the skills that you need. You just need consistency. And I'm also getting that you need to organize, okay? So you need to do set small goals, and those things will add up. Maybe an hour a day, 2 hour a day, working on your creations, working on your career, whatever that is that you're working on building. Even that will add up, and you will create the results that you want, and it will be rewarding. But you just need to be consistent with that. What else? Maybe you tend to procrastinate, so that's the message from your higher self. What else? It's the last message from your higher self. If you're waiting on the love offer, it will come. It will come. Don't obsess with this person if it's a person, or if it's an offer. Maybe it's not the love offer, but don't obsess on it too much. This page of swords is like a stalking card too. Like, don't chase it. That's the message from your higher self. When you chase it, you push it away and it runs away from you. But just be receptive and be open. That's what your higher self wants to tell you. There's something, I feel like it's also a trophy, like a reward that is, it could be that if it's not a love offer that you're waiting on, but maybe it's both. Okay, I feel like it's a reward for a job well done. You're gonna get it. You're going to get it because you're very hardworking. You just need to be consistent with that. And yeah, I hope this inspired you. I hope um this helped you. That's the reading for the people who pick card number 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you need more personal guidance, all my details. So if you pick this card, deck number 2, this reading is for you. So first, I'm gonna tap into your energy first. This in with this card here, you will know if this reading is really for you. If not, then maybe pick another card. Oh my gosh, so sloppy. Oh my god. Maybe if you really resonate with the twin flame higher soulmate thing, this is a message from you, from your higher self, divine union. Okay, so that's very possible. Maybe you are currently in union right now, but the message for you is that this is about um your angels are always with you, your guides are always with you, and I also feel like this is your own um masculine and feminine within you. Maybe you really feel balanced right now, or maybe you needing some balance. It's just the one way or the other. If you feel really balanced right now, and then this is just confirming that, or you really need to balance your feminine and masculine within you. I don't know why I'm getting Libra. Maybe it's always like the Libra Libra new moon while I'm doing this reading. But it could possibly be like a Libra, if not a Pisces. I'm also getting, or Gemini. Those um those signs. And this divine union card, it's also about you are made of star stuff. Access the DNA connections to your star family. They are waiting to interact with you. Maybe you know you are a star seed and they're waiting to interact with you. Maybe you know that you're a star seed and to get on to the messages for you by your higher self right now. Okay? On where you're currently at right now. Okay. I'll pick 3 cards. Okay. First card is, if I can check which one. Oh, okay. The way you follow your dreams is inspiring. You're inspiring a lot of people. Okay. Maybe you're doing something that is I don't know why I'm getting like, because I got this, your eyes are stunning. Like, I don't know why I'm getting hypnosis, but it's like your eyes are very charismatic, that I don't know, you just somehow attract people, magnetize people to you. in order you get what you want also because of that. I don't know, something about the eyes. They're saying your higher guide is saying the way you follow your dreams is inspiring. You're inspiring a lot of people. Maybe you're doing something that is not very common. I feel like you're very eccentric. You're very eccentric because you have this trait. You probably are a light worker, a star seed. Sometimes you don't feel like you belong here, but it's probably because you don't. And that's not always a bad thing because you're here to help humanity. And you're inspiring humanity by your actions. So, yeah, they're just saying, keep doing that. What else? What's the message for you? Yeah, they're saying they're very proud of you. And what else? Your higher self is very proud of you. So 2 cards came up for the last one. I'm impressed with your kids' manners. It says a lot about you. Maybe you have a kid, or maybe it's the way you handle, the way you cherish your own inner child. Maybe you don't you're not used to doing that, but you care a lot more about your inner child. Because see, when you're following your dream, it really makes your own inner child happy, and it's inspiring to see for anyone. So maybe it's your own kid, like if you have a kid, or it's your own inner child. And I will never forget you. So your higher self is saying that because of that, because of your uniqueness, eccentricity, and you following your dreams, you have this aura that you're very unforgettable with people. So yeah, it's just hard to forget you. Maybe it's an ex, maybe if it's like a relationship, but it's just I cannot really express this in words. It's just that even though it's a person that you didn't actually spend a lot of time with, it's so hard to not remember you. Maybe your ex is thinking of you, and they're thinking hard of, they can't really forget about you. I don't know why I got that, but if you are thinking of a particular ex, then you're probably thinking of you right now. So, what is this about? What's the advice from your higher self? So, the way you follow your dreams is inspiring. What's the advice from your higher self? Okay. So I have here the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone, you could be single, you don't have to be, but it's just like you got your own shit, you're just doing your own shit, and it's a new phase, a new cycle in your life, and those things that people might be envious of you because you feel like you just got it together, you're enjoying what you're doing what you love, and people would be envious of you, but you're just like, no, I'm just gonna let karma do its thing. If they really have ill intentions towards you, you're just like, you're above that now, so you're like, I'm just gonna let karma do its thing, and you're just gonna keep doing what your own thing. And we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So I don't know why I got this Ace of Wands from the first deck too, so maybe it's connected to that. If you guided to watch that, maybe um this message is connected to that. Now with the Ace of Wands here in reverse, I feel like it's connected because my intuition is telling me it's connected to like a spirituality and also taking action. I feel it's also saying not something has not ended yet, like fully ended yet. What is this about? What else? What's the advice for you from your higher self? It's weird because it's like you're not meant to start something new because you're quite happy where you currently are at right now. I'm also getting that message. I feel like it's like you're just building your wealth and you're quite happy with that. You're just enjoying life. You ever the Empress because you stand in your power. You you stand into in your own power, and I feel like you have a giving nature too. Um, maybe tap into your feminine energy more, because for me this is like the embodiment of divine feminine. Maybe you're more into your divine masculine and your logical mind, your analytical mind. Maybe you need to be more receptive. Balance that your feminine and your masculine is very important. Um, but for me, the Empress is someone that is standing in their power and a very balanced, creative, stable person. Maybe to be able to get that creativity balance that you need, maybe that's what you need. Be more receptive and open to blessings, open to people and open to sharing, because you've got a lot of wisdom within you. Use that to inspire. Take action on your dreams. That's also what I'm getting here. The way you live your life, the way you're living your life, people see that and you have such effect on people. And the way you live your life, you're serving like a role model to people. That's and a guiding light to people also. Like you're like a beacon of light, a beacon of hope for people. What is this Wheel of Fortune about? I feel like also you like being out in nature too. Or maybe you need to do that more. Maybe, oh, Two of Cups here. And then we have a divine union. Maybe if you're waiting on that, it's coming. Or if you're doubting that and you're like, you into this twin flame thing and I'm just hearing a ringing in my ear. Like, I feel like that's just a confirmation. And it's coming. It's coming. It will happen. Maybe it's not will not happen the way you want it to happen, but it will happen. And believe in that. This is coming back together. So if it's a relationship, but I feel like it's a reunion. If it's not really a relationship, maybe a reunion within your own self. You finally experience that you're whole. And I feel like you're just being guided to go into the direction that keep going in the direction that you're in right now. You are where you are meant to be right now at this time in this moment. And the last card is change. Okay, for some of you, if you want think this to get this and to step into your power, don't keep doing the same thing that you're doing. You need to change, okay? If you want change to happen into your life, you need to change. You need to change your routine. For some of you, you're a change person. You've experienced hardships and changed you, and it propelled you into this person, a more balanced, powerful individual. What else? And you're more confident. Yeah, balance again with temperance here. Give to yourself as much as you give to other people. Feel like that's about that. And the angels again, the angels' presence, and also the lessons of surrendering and letting go. Maybe you're the one who always you're always probably taking action, taking action, taking action. But sometimes you need to surrender. There are times that you need to surrender, and I feel like this is the higher self. Your higher self was wanting to tell you that you need to surrender more in a way that step to the side so that you're gonna be able to let the universe do its magic in your life and let the miracles happen. Okay? Because I feel like you're just doing and doing and doing things. Because your angels, your guides are here to help you. They're always here and you probably feel their presence. If you haven't really fixed how you able to communicate with your angels, your guides, I feel like you need to set that. It's like if it's through a symbol or something like that, or through like feathers, that's you're seeing feathers, you're seeing signs, symbols, repeating numbers, whatever that is, they're communicating with you. So I feel like it's more like getting used to that and setting the symbols the way you communicate with your guides and your angels. That's also what I'm getting. What else? Oh, trust your intuition. Again, I saw this from the first deck here. So maybe if you're not getting enough information from this, maybe you should need to, if you feel guided, to watch the first one. But yeah, you're very intuitive. Trust, or it's just saying trust your intuition more because there's messages. I'm also getting moon cycles. Yeah, because it is about the cycles in your life. Something ending. Maybe something needs to end for this to be able to happen. But we have here two here. Partnership, balance, balance, again and again, balance. Duality. I feel like, yeah, duality. For some of you, you probably feel like you live in two different worlds. Like you live in this world and another dimension, something like that. Maybe like astrally, like through your dreams, maybe you astral travel, even for some of you, but, or I don't know, maybe a spirit world and this physical world. But either way, you feel like you're living in two different worlds. Maybe you have, if you're like, if you have like a different persona in your work and your career, and you have a different persona in your private life, maybe you feel like you're living in two different worlds. I don't know why I'm just getting that two different worlds. Now, what else? Very interesting. It's a message from your higher self. Oh, stand in your power and be confident. With this Queen of Wands here, follow your intuition. Again, that's very important for you because it will guide you. Okay? Go after your dreams. It's okay. You're inspiring a lot of people by going after your dreams. So keep going on that. Be confident and have confidence in your own power because you're very powerful. You're probably a fire sign too. But yeah, that's I feel like that's all I have for you. I hope this helped you, inspired you for a personalized reading. All my details are down below. Thank you so much for watching. For the people who pick card number 3, this reading is for you. Messages from your higher self. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a card here. If this resonates with you, then this means that this reading is really for you. And if not, maybe pick another card. So, okay, that card came out. Okay. Nothing is absolute. Change is the only constant. Maybe you're experiencing a lot of change in your life right now. It's just, I feel like it's a sudden change. Maybe you're changing home, you're moving out. You had to move out. I don't know, it's just, or it just feels like everything around you, or it's coming. Maybe it's upcoming. Maybe it's upcoming like in the winter. You feel that it's coming. This change will happen. Something life changing, and or you just for some of you, you just feel like everything around you is changing, and your heart, you find it quite hard to keep up with the changes that's happening in your life right now. But yeah, that's that. So what else is this about? 23. Um, don't believe everything you hear or read. Maybe you're watching too much pick a card readings. So I don't know why I got that. Maybe the answer that you need to get it from yourself, not from outside guidance. But yeah, maybe it's not good for you. I mean, it's good for me because you're watching this, but don't believe everything you hear or read. Sometimes it's so confusing. You get conflicting messages sometimes because if you're watching different card readings, it's different readers. So see which one you really resonate with, and you stick with that. So and sometimes you change, you grow, and you don't resonate with the same reader. So it's okay to you change, and it's okay. That's okay. You change. You constantly grow, and you keep growing, and sometimes the the situation where you're currently in right now, it's not serving you anymore, and that's okay to leave that. It probably already served its purpose. But it's saying here, don't believe everything you hear or read. As they say, nothing is carved in stone. I'm also getting that maybe it's opinions of other people that's just confusing you and getting into your head. But people always have this tendency of making other people wrong, and making they always want to be right. And maybe you have that tendency and inclination too. I feel like we all have that. We want to be right. We want to know that we're doing something right. Um, and and what might be true to you, what's your personal truth, might be different from other people's personal truth, because we all living in the same world, but we all see things differently with our own perspectives, because we have different experiences too. So I feel like the higher self just wants you to remind to remind you that. Don't be swayed by other people's opinions of you. Maybe you feel like you're being attacked by those. If it's gossips, I feel like I heard it from a reader too. If it's gossips, it's because they're gossiping because there's not a lot of interesting happening in their life. So it's sad, but it's true. There's not a lot of um, good things that's happening in their life. That's why they gossip about you. And your life may be so interesting. um, but yeah, that's what I'm getting here. What else is the message from your higher self? I'm gonna get more from this card here. I'm gonna use this card, okay, in a bit. Oh gosh. Okay. What's your message from your higher self? What your higher self wants to let you know right now? Okay. 2 cards. One more card. 2 cards only. I'll just pick all of that. Maybe they've got a lot to say. You have a wonderful family. I'm happy for you. I admire your kindness. If this will not be so blurry. Yeah. Maybe you're something about family. Maybe you're moving away from family where you grew up, or you're detaching from people that are a family to you, but they just don't feel like they're family, if that makes sense. They don't really resonate with you anymore. Maybe they did, used to, and you feel guilty for that because they're family. But then you're gonna find those people that you really resonate with, like your soul family. So don't be so worried about that. If you ever need someone to talk to, just let me know. Your higher self, and I'm getting chills with this, your higher self wants you to talk, like your higher self wants to talk to you. So it's connecting more with your higher self through this like almost like chaotic um things that's happening in your life right now. I admire your bravery. Your higher self wants to tell you that they admire your bravery, your courage. You're going through this and you're very strong, and it shows a lot of your strength. It shows your character on how you're responding to other people and situations where you're currently in right now. So what else? And they want to say that they admire your enthusiasm for life. After all this, despite all this that's happening, you still have that enthusiasm in your life. And I love this reading. I love that I did this pick a card reading. I've just got a lot of positive messages. I did this for myself too, and message from my higher self, and it really resonated. So I hope this resonated with you. Um, advice, what your higher self wants to tell you right now in terms of advice. Okay. What is this about? Family, soul family, kindness. What is this about? Moving forward. Yeah, you're moving forward in your life right now in terms of this. It's time to move forward, or you're already moving forward. And it's not easy, it doesn't feel stable at this moment, but you'll regain your stability. Okay? doesn't need to be comfortable right away. It doesn't feel safe, but at least you're moving forward. You're changing and you're growing. What else? If you ever need someone to talk to, what is this about? Your higher self wants to talk to you. What is this about? Ooh, Six of Wands. I feel like your higher self wants to let you know that you're someone that is worthy of admiration. With the Six of Wands here, you're a leader, and I feel like, yeah, it seems like your higher self wants to let you know that they look up to you, even though your higher self is you. Because they admire you. Your higher self admires you with your bravery. Remember, your higher self is you. So, um, what else? Maybe it's ego. Also, it's ego. They're saying maybe be careful with ego too. Maybe it's just your ego trying to protect you and tell you you should do um a certain thing. Maybe you have fears because of your ego. Your ego trying to protect you. That's what your higher self wants to let you know. What else? Ace of Wands. This Ace of Wands keeps coming and coming and coming within these pick a card readings. 1, 2, and this final one. Now it's upright. So it's now a new beginning now. I mean, I'm not surprised with this moving forward card. And Six of Wands. It won't feel stable at first. It will be stable. You will regain your stability. And I feel like it almost feels like everybody's looking at you right now, and you feel pressured. For some of you, that's that. It's like it's almost like your life is in public. You know, people gossiping, talking about you. I mean, some people really admire you. Some people are just gossiping. So, because your life is so interesting. Ace of Wands here. This is new beginning. Okay, and this is goes well with this enthusiasm for life. Maybe regain that enthusiasm that you have for life. If you don't feel like you're enthusiastic about your life, you need to tap into that. That's what your higher self is wants to tell you. What else? What is this about moving forward? Moving forward to what? Moving forward for the Ten of Cups here. This is fulfillment. Gonna be like those people that are naysayer. They say you cannot do it. You're like you are. It's meeting your soul's purpose. You'll be happy. You'll be fulfilled. Keep going. Keep moving forward. You'll get this Ten of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment. And this is like a dream come true, although this is not the Nine of Cups, but this is a Ten of Cups. I mean, I feel like this is better than that, because it's also related to family too. With this Ten of Cups here, maybe you're trying to manifest this family that you want. Maybe with this moving forward, you're moving forward with your family, and probably you're just worried about their stability, because they probably rely on you. Maybe it's a new family that you're building to for some of you. So either way, whatever that is, this is the Ten of Cups here. Happiness. Also, what is this about? Hi guys, so this is a bit different because I'm using my phone. My camera died, so I had to use my phone. But anyway, let's continue with your reading. I was thinking, should I continue this reading? Ask my guides, they say yes. There's more messages. So, what else is the message for you? Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know, you probably connected with a water sign, or maybe you have a strong water sign. I don't know, it's like you probably connected to a person that is a water sign. Maybe it's a family, maybe it's a romantic partnership, but relationship. What else? What is this about? This recognition. Maybe you're gonna get recognized for something, or being recognized for something. And it can be a bit overwhelming for you. It's like a change. Yeah, maybe you've just suddenly had fame, and you're getting used to that. But I just feel like you're being like well known or something, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing for you. um what else is this about? The Hangman. Okay, so I don't know why you being popular or something, but people, it's pressure. There's just so much pressure. Maybe people are watching every single action that you do, and you feel like you're tied up like a hangman there. You feel like you're exposed, and you like your privacy, but we have your hangman. So that's that. And what else? I feel like you have a lot of wisdom with the hangman here, or maybe you're gaining a lot of wisdom through the changes that's happening in your life. Maybe also because it's within this card here, if you ever need someone to talk to, just let me know. It's an invitation from your higher self to talk to your higher self, so you gain more wisdom within this situation. Like going within. Told you you need to go within more. The guidance, the best guidance that you will get is from going within. Okay, so that you will not be confused, and you get your focus more. And with the Ace of Wands here, what's this about? New beginning. Four of Pentacles. So you soon get this stability with this Four of Pentacles here, especially with your caring nature and something about family, or maybe like you just your own stability. You gain this. I feel like it has something to do with, I feel like you're trying to save up also. Maybe your higher self is telling you to save up. Save up. Don't spend too much, so much. And if you are on the other end and you feel like you're have this lack mentality, that you're holding your coins so much, that can be a block to your new beginning, because that's telling the universe that you don't have enough. So that's what you'll manifest. Okay, that will be block this new beginning here. So that's the message for you in terms of that. Last three messages. This Ten of Cups. I mean, I don't know, I don't want to pick more card, but let's pick more card. Just one more card. What this is moving forward to this Ten of Cups here is about. What else is your higher self wants to tell you about this? Okay, I got the High Priestess for the freaking third time. Something about the moon. Maybe it's because I'm doing this in a Libra new moon. But the High Priestess, trust your own intuition, because that's how you're going to connect with your higher self too. Your higher self speaking to you through your own intuition. Okay? Trust your own inner knowing rather than what you're seeing from the outside. The truth is what you feel on the inside and what you know on the inside. What else? with the Hangman here, we have here the Lovers. I actually felt this Lovers card will come out, but it did come out. So with this Lovers here, maybe it's union with another. Maybe it's like a union, if you like a union with a soulmate that will help you go through this. Maybe it's making choices and decision to, you need to make a choice and make a decision now. Maybe it's related to love. Maybe it's just decision and choices in general. You need to make a choice and decision in your life right now. And I feel like this is like actually like your higher self, like connecting to you, kissing you. I mean, yeah, be at one with your higher self. Your higher self really wants to connect with you and be so that you'll get this wisdom here and what you need to do in situations, looking for guidance within. And what else? Choices, because you need to make a choice. Okay, you can't keep moving forward without making a choice. You need to have a sense of direction too, and that's where your higher self wants to help you on that. Okay, so your higher self admires your bravery, your enthusiasm with life. What is this about? Eight of Pentacles. Take action. So once you got these messages that you need, the guidance that you need, all you have to do is take action. Okay, maybe you're currently in a job right now that it's not, you're just doing and doing and doing, and it's not fulfilling for you. Maybe that's the change. Maybe you need to leave that. It's not fulfilling anymore, and it's blocking this 10 of Cups here. Maybe that's the block here too. And maybe it's just a message that once you get the guidance, you need to take action on it and be consistent with it, with the 8 of Pentacles here, because you're the co-creator of your reality, so you need to take action too. That's what I got for you. I hope this helped, and thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you love and light.